So we have this Raspberry Pi 400 kit. It's an all-in-one computer. Comes with everything you need. You just need to plug it into a HDMI port on your monitor or your computer or your TV. So you can see you got the outputs on the back of the keyboard. It's basically a keyboard, everything built into it. Network point, USBs, USB-C for power, some micro USBs, SD card, and your GPIO header. So if you want to program light sensors or temperature sensors or anything external, then that's the port you use. So it's quad core, 4K video playback. It's not bad for a little tiny device. It's got 4 gigs of RAM. It's got Ethernet, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth all built in, 2 micro HDMI ports, so you can get up to 2 monitors on this, which is great, especially if you want to use it for a multimedia or signage for your business. Micro SD card slot. I think this kit comes with a 32 gig card as well, and a power supply, and inside there's a mouse, keyboard, all the cables, power supply, everything you need. So I'm going to film this on my mobile phone camera today, so it's going to be a bit shaky, a bit rough around the edges, but I'm just gagging to get using the Raspberry Pi, so I want to get cracking with it right now. In the box is a keyboard with all your ports on the back. Doesn't weigh much. Quite nice design. The keys feel quite good quality as well. And then let's open up the rest of it. And inside we have the power supply, USB-C, a mouse, and that is the micro SD card. Must contain Raspberry Pi operating system, which we're going to make some changes to a bit later. And you take all of that out, and in this version, this is the slightly more expensive one, let's remove that. It comes with, obviously that's your micro USB to that's your micro HDMI to normal HDMI, so you can plug it into most TVs, and the official Raspberry Pi beginner's guide, how to use your new computer. Quite a thick, heavy book as well. That's what all the weight of is inside. That's very well illustrated. This is everything you need to know to start programming your Raspberry Pi. I just saw quick that they're using Scratch, which is a programming language I've taught Beaver Scouts and my own son to use. That sounds all looks quite good. And that's what Scratch looks like. Drag and drop blocks for creating games. And obviously in the Raspberry Pi you can get it to look for input and outputs. There you go. So this is the official USB-C power supply. Comes with the Raspberry Pi 400 kit. So good quality, all-in-one cable with the USB-C on the end. But you could use any USB-C cable you've got at home. I'd imagine you need a tablet power supply, so it needs to be over 2 amps. Let's have a look. Yeah, 3 amps this output. So I would recommend using the official power supply comes with it. Most tablets will give you 2.1 amps, so it's probably not quite powerful enough to keep this running. So that's the one you need. So it's all plugged in, ready to go. I'm going to switch channel. So plug straight in, doesn't matter which way you go. So now we've got power, the light comes on. So let's go to the screen, switch my input to my HDMI 2. Hopefully we should have something that resembles Raspberry Pi on screen. Resize root system, file system. I missed that message. So it's rebooting. I can see the lights on the Raspberry Pi coming in just there. I mean, something's loading. Oh. And there was a HDMI, there was a micro SD card already in the back of it, so just seeing this is literally out of the box. I've done nothing other than just plug it all in. There you go. Raspberry Pi desktop. That's easy, wasn't it? It's all ready to go. This is a computer literally ready to go. Let's get the mouse connected up then and see what we can do next. So this is the official Raspberry Pi mouse, which came with the Raspberry Pi 400 kit. Right. Feels quite good quality. Got a mouse, left, right button, and it's just USB. That's USB 2. So let's get that connected up to the Raspberry Pi and let's see what we can do. So for the mouse, I recommend using the USB 2 port. So connected to the back now, we've got the power in the middle, we've got the HDMI, mini HDMI to the monitor, and we've got the mouse. That's it. Something's happened. I think I've clicked. There we go. Mouse is working. Feels alright. So let's see what we've got. With the Raspberry Pi, you get all these programs. You've got loads of ways programming. Scratch, Scratch 2, Scratch 3. They're the ones we'll be using a lot. A few emulators. You've got Smart Sim. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe some sort of simulator for chips. You've got your LibreOffice, which is what I recommend. Chromium browser, when you get it connected to the internet in a minute. Video, you've got VLC media player, plays everything. Got an image viewer, a couple of games, soccer, Python games, Maria Pod, Minecraft Pi, Cavern Runner, Bong. All your accessories, and any reference, all your help, getting started guides, and then obviously your shutdown menu, a bit like Windows, shutdown, reboot, or log out. So first of all, let's get us connected to Wi-Fi. Turn on Wi-Fi. So it's asking us to set the country. Okay, maybe because it's first time, let's choose United Kingdom. It's not Great Britain, is it? Just double check. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad I checked now. That's my Wi-Fi I've got here. It burns when IP. Right, let's connect that up. Connected. Great. So now we have internet. You can see by that symbol there. Bluetooth's built into it. Audio as well. So let's go to our web browser. The default one's probably Chromium. Here we go. That was easy. Really quick, really easy to set up. Takes us to the Raspberry Pi .org website as the default. let's confirm the keyboard's working. iFixTech.com. And also, being Chromium, you can log in with your Google account. There you go. It's displaying the mobile version of the website, but if we make it bigger, displays the full desktop version. Can't really moan with that. But we can do some tests on this later. That's right, pretty impressive really, and that is your Raspberry Pi. Literally 3 cables, your mouse, your power and your HDMI, and a working computer. You literally can't even get a case these days for a computer for less than what you pay for this entire computer. It's keyboard, mouse, HDMI cable. If you were to put a separate cost of all of them, you're looking a couple £100 easily. It's brilliant. Really pleased. And that is the Raspberry Pi 400 kit.